Okay, we're going to start taking a look at some hands, and here we go. You have it on your sheets there. You can follow along if you want to. That's that page I gave you after page 4, or you can look at them here also. No big problem. And we're going to take a look. We're going to start counting high card points and making a bid. We are the south hand. How many points do we have in the spade suit, please? How many high card points do we have in spades? 13. Just in the spade to start. You're doing great, but how many in spades? 5. A king is 3 and a queen is 2. Now, because we have one more than a 4-card suit, I would say add 1 distribution point, because this might be a good suit to promote. So I would add 1. We got nice honors here too. So I would say it's 5, and later on we'll add 1 distribution point. So 5 points for high cards, fine. How many in the heart suit? 4. 5 and 4 is 9. King is how many more? 3 is 12. So we have enough point to open, and if you give a grant that I have 1 for the 5th card in the suit, that would make 13. If I have another one, I would add another 1 point, 14. If I have another one, I add 15 or so. So the longer the suit, the more you get a chance to promote it. The less I even need 3 from partner if I've got 6 or 7, right? Okay, so that's good. And so 12 plus 1, and we open our 5-card suit. So we would open this 1 spade. We wouldn't open it 1 no trump, right? We would open it 1 spade because we have a 5-card or longer suit. If it was a 4-card suit, you'd have to open something else, probably a club or a diamond. But we'll talk about that.
What about, excuse me?
Yes?
So what if you had 15 points, but you had a 5-card suit with, spades?
Ooh, you're good.
Would you still go with no trump?
Bridge teachers are not supposed to answer it and say you still open 1 spade, but a lot of people in this room, they would open it 1 no trump if it's not too many honors in the suit. Let's say it was just queen 5 times. The pros will open that 1 no trump. But us mortals, we don't talk about that too much. It gets into some advanced... There's so much in hand evaluation. I teach thousands of people, but there's people that do a lot better hand evaluation than me. It's just like other parts of the game. There's different nuances. But it's a great question. Okay, next hand. And by the way, we're on 4B now. This is hand point 02. And so how many points do we have on this fella? Why don't you go ahead and just tell me the high card points, and then we'll add distribution points later. What are your votes? 20 high card points. The answer is 20 high card points and 1 distribution point, 21. Now, we spoke just very briefly last week that if you have 22 points or more, you have a special bid, 2 clubs, which says, I'm not telling you what my suit is yet, I'm just telling you I have a lot of points. But we don't quite have 22 yet. We have 20 plus 1. And so we mentioned about when you open no trump, it's exactly 15 to 17. But when you open in a minor or major, it could be anywhere from 12 to 21 points. Oh my gosh, that's a 9-point range. Not like a no trump, it's only a 3-point range. So in the no trump, since we know exactly what our partner has, 16 plus or minus 1, we know that when we have less than 8 points, there's no reason to bid. But when it's this big range we've got here, we can respond not with 8 or 9 points or something. We can do it with 6. So when it's a suit contract, any suit contract, if you have 6 points, you respond. An ace and a queen, 2 kings, something like that. You respond with 6 when it's not a no trump contract. Why? Because if I open 1 spade and you've got 6, do we have enough points for game? 21 plus 6, is that enough points for game? Somewhere, yeah. So this is really a rock crusher hand. We love this kind of a hand. And once we hear our partner say 1 no trump or something, we find 3 no trump. And they're, I've only got 6. Well, you've got the rest of the goods for them. Okay. Let's try another one. Okay. What do we have here for points? High card this time and length points too. See if you can do this one. Okay, let's see what we've got here. 16 plus 1 is 17. Are we okay? 7 and another 5 and another 4 and 1 distribution for that fifth card. Distribution says, I think I can promote this suit. In other words, it's worth 1 extra point because it's a long suit. If you had a 4-3-3-3, you can't really promote those suits. They're all flat. There's no long suits. If you've got 13 cards in a suit, that's pretty doggone good, isn't it? Yes. Okay. All right, next one. How many points? Just give me the high card points. This is a little tougher. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do we get a distribution point here? I think so. And if you feel you've got one here, you might. Maybe it's even worth 14 because you have more than one suit. Well, this suit is not, if it was ace, if it was headed by ace queen, but if it was headed by a 10, it's like, a queen. Well, my partner's got to have points somewhere. My partners always have points in my short suit. I'm a pessimist when it comes to that. But so I don't know. So I say 1 to maybe 2 points. I'm a fudge. I'm not really sure. I have to start sniffing. Are the opponents bidding? If the opponents are taking a long time to make a bid, is that okay to take an inference on it? Is that unauthorized or is it okay? It's okay. You can't do if your partner is like, partner's not supposed to do that. And it happened right here at this table today. And the people were bidding, they spoke, and duplicate bridge players, they don't do this and they don't allow it. I got called over and said, this person said something and this person said something. I had to kind of tell them, no, you can't do that. And if there happens to be you injured the opponents, I'm going to adjust the board. I'm not going to give you a result because you cannot do table talk. But in this case here, if our opponents make something, then I know maybe they've got some points. It's at my own peril. I may make a good observation or I might not. But like I said, I'm not exactly sure on that one. Some hands you get a better feel than others. How many high card points are in this hand? 17 points. Any distribution points? Maybe even 3. Look at this. Good suit here. There's a 5th. And look at, there's 2 more than 4 here. 1, 2, 3. Would you say this is a 2-suited hand? What are you going to open? What would you bid with this? Yeah, you bid the longer suit. Very good. You bid the longer suit here. Let's go back on the previous hand. This one, even though this suit looks better, when we have 2 5-card suits, we start with our higher ranking suit. When they're 4-card suits, we start with the lower ranking suit, and we'll explain later in the course why that is. But you can bid spades, and if your partner goes no trump, then you can go 2 hearts. And it's still like beneath the spade suit. Whereas if we started with hearts and a person goes 1 no trump, now we go 2 spades, and it's very complicated. So with 2 5-card suits, we start with a higher ranking suit, but when you've got a 6-card suit, it's just like you said. We bid the longer suit first. So we could bid hearts, our partner goes spades, well, we like that. But if a partner goes no trump, then we can next time go the spades. Okay. That's a really nice hand, isn't it? How many losers do you think we have in the hand if our partner bids something? Now we may have 1 loser here, maybe a loser or 2 here, and maybe 1 here. We're almost got a game in our own hand here with that 17 plus 3. Okay, next one. We're on 4F.6. This time our partner has opened, but we don't know what it is. How many points do they have when they open? Minimum to maximum? 12 to 21. And how many spades do they have? 5 or more. Good. Excellent. Okay, over in the north hand, we have, kind of hard to see, Jack 3 times in spades, Queen 4 times in diamonds. Do you want to make a call? And if so, what would it be? Pass is such a good... Get out the old green card, the pass. You don't have 6 points. And if you make a bid, let's say you had a singleton spade. You say, oh, I've only got a singleton, man. I better bid something. Maybe I've got 6 clubs. Oh, I'll go 2 clubs. I've got 3 points, but man, I got a lot of clubs. Your partner's thinking if you go to the 2 level, you not only have 6 to 9 points, but you've got 10 points or more. And then they go to 4 spades and they look at your hand and it's like, what? You've got a singleton jack of spades and a bunch of clubs that are meaningless? They're like, where was the hand you bid? You kind of, you want to read a book or something. So you need to have 6 points to respond. And this point, you don't, so you just pass. Okay, next one. A partner opens 1 heart, 5 cards suited or longer, 12 to 21 points. What do you want to bid here? We've only got 2 hearts, 3 high card points. Pass, I hope, right? Same situation. Next one. We're on 4, H. Partner opens 1 heart. How many points do we have in the north hand as responder to our partner? 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. I don't know about that jack third, but maybe. If you feel optimistic, go ahead. I think most of the people in the room do. I don't myself, but it might be worth a point. So what do you want to respond after 1 heart? Well, you can support the heart suit, and we'll see in a little bit. We want to just bid 2 hearts because we don't really have enough to go 3 hearts. Jump it says we've got pretty good points. We're inviting the game. So we just would go 2 hearts because our partner has 5, we have 3. We love having an 8 card fit, 9 card better, 10 card really good. So we would go ahead and just bid 2 hearts. And that says we really kind of want to sign off. It's up to you if you've got more. If you've got this 19 to 21 points, you can do what you want, but just don't count on me for maybe more than about, if I've got 6 to 9 points, I'm going to give maybe about 2 tricks, aren't I, with 6 to 9? Could be 2 kings. That might be 2 tricks. Could be an ace and a king. Could be some assortments of queens and jacks that might take a trick. Okay. How about this one? Partner opens 1 heart. What are you going to do here? How many high card points does the north hand hold as responder? I hear some different numbers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-ish. Okay, so we would want to be in game if our partner is open with 12 points or more, would we not? We have 25 points. What would our response be? 2 hearts would say, I want to sign off with 6 to 9 points. We would go to 4 hearts, which says we've got enough to get to game. We would jump to 4 hearts because we've got enough. Our partner's got 5 and we've got ace king 4 times. And we've got, how many tricks are we going to contribute? 1, 2, 3, and maybe 3.5. Normally when you open, even with a bad hand, you have 7 losers. So yeah, you would go to 4 hearts with that because you have 25 points or more for a game, right? Okay. How about this one? Partner opens 1 heart. How many high card points do we have here? 4 or so, yeah. But we have 5 hearts and our partner's got 5. Do you think that when our partner has maybe 4 spades, that they're going to rough 3 in our hand? Remember the roughing? So if our partner has losers in spades, he's only going to lose 1. Right? This is like, I don't have the ace, but this is like I've got a king, queen, jack 10 or something, because you can rough after the first one. And there is a concept in bridge that you won't find in your books, but here again, everybody in this room and other bridge clubs when you're playing will do. And I need to tell you now, so you're not taught that, oh, you must always have 13 points. The concept is that when you've got 10 cards in a major suit with your partner, they've got 5, we've got 5. Just bid game. Don't think about how many points you have. Just bid game. Well, that's kind of, but maybe we won't make it. Well, if you don't, the opponents can probably make 4 spades. Oh, so it's kind of, it might work good for us or it might be preempted, but either way, you don't normally lose. So we normally have these other types of hands when we go to 4 of a major. We have a hand that has the true values, but if you happen to have one where your partner opens and you don't really have much, but you've got 5 over the partner, they call it the law of total tricks. The law of total tricks say bid to the level of the number of cards you have in the suit. 5 and 5 makes 10. That's a 4-heart game. It's a book of 6 plus 4 more, right? 10. Just a little extra bonus I give you to think about. Okay, next. Taking a look at a major suit, we want to have 5 and 3 or 4 and 4. We like to have that in hearts or spades. That's the majors. We need 12 to 21 points, as we said, and we want to have a fit with our partner. Okay, we would open with a 5-card spade or heart suit with 12 to 21 points, 1 heart or 1 spade. Our partner will respond when they have a 3-card fit. If they've only got a 2-card fit, bid something else. Bid no trump or something else. 1 heart, 1 spade if you've got 4 spades. Oh, don't you need 5 spades to respond? No, you need 5 to open. To respond to your partner, you only need 4. So in 2 weeks, when we have our minor suit lesson, when you open 1 club and I go 1 diamond or 1 heart, I only need 4. So you need 5 to open or more, 4 to respond. It'll come pretty quickly. You'll get the hang of it. And if it goes like 1 spade, 2 spades, or 1 heart, 2 hearts, or 1 heart, 1 no trump, all these are just sign-off bids. We discussed them a little bit last week. When you just bid your partner suit at the cheapest level, you're saying, I have 69 points, and as far as I'm concerned, you're on your own. If you want to pass, fine. If you've got 19 to 21 points and you want to go a game, fine. If you have 17 or 18 and you want to do raise to 3 hearts, then I guess you'll leave the final decision to me, won't you? Okay. Okay, so how do we invite? If our partner goes 1 heart or 1 spade, then we jump to 3 hearts or 3 spades. We have to have 3 in their suit, right? Okay, next. We like to have a heart or spade fit. We need that 12 to 21 points. Partner will support with 3 in the major. And we need 3 or 4. If it goes something like 1 spade, 3 spades, that says you have 3 or 4 spades. Why didn't I say 5? Because I like to just go 4 spades if I've got 5 and my partner's got 5. That's the way people do it these days. But when you invite 1 spade, 3 spades, you have 10 to 12 points. So the bidding ladder is, first step, 6 to 9 points. First step, pass, less than 6 points. Next step, 6 to 9 points. I just raised my partner's suit with 3 or 4. Next step, I have 10 to 12 points. Notice how they go up by a range of 3. Next step is I jump. I go to 3. Now I know that when I learned is that the people I would play with socially in the kitchen, we call it kitchen bridge, I go 1 heart, my partner goes 3 hearts. We're not supposed to use inflections, you know. So you would just, in this case here, you would go into the bidding box, 1 spade, and I just put the 3 spade down. I don't even say anything verbally. I don't try to make looks at my partner, gestures or the like. Yes, Peter.
Is the only comment or talk that is permissible is to ask, or the opponents can ask, you're out of spades or you're out of hearts?
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, so the question is, when are you allowed to ask your partner or opponents? Is when you are dummy, you have certain qualified rights. If you look at your partner's hand, sometimes in social bridge they want to pass it and, hey, look at my hand, you know. You're not really supposed to do that. You lose some rights when you do that, but assuming you haven't done that, you can tell your partner when your partner gets ready to rough, no clubs, partner? Your roughing club, you have no clubs? You can do that. You can ask the opponents, too. Used to be you couldn't do that, but then they changed the laws about 25 years ago. Before my time, I was reading up on it. Yeah, you want to be sure that they don't revoke, or in social bridge they call it renege. You don't want to renege. You know, make sure they do that. You can't ask a lot of things, but that's one of the things you can do. Also, the opening lead. You know, if you're leading from the wrong hand, you're getting ready to play, and you're in the dummy hand, you can say, oh, partner, in your hand, you're not in the dummy. Okay, you can tell them that. Okay, a couple rights you do have. Okay, 1 spade, 4 spades, you have 5 or more spades, and I go most any hand. If you want to go by the book, then you need to have 12, 13 points or more, I suppose.